we live? Are we live? Are we live? 1 second, 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm about to hold on 1 second. You can't deposit excuses. All right. Let's go. We about to kick it off on this video. I'm not here to sell you anything. I just want to wake you up on a few things with credit. If you guys don't know who I am, first time on the channel, I'm Santiago, founder of Latino Solution, also known as Ecom Bulldog. I own Latino Solutions credit repair company and a rebuilding platform. We don't just fix your credit, we fix your future. All right, guys. So first time on, do me a favor, get some popcorn. We just gonna go for like a good 10-15 minutes. On this call, it's going to definitely wake you up to what credit can do for you, how you need to have your credit stuff, and just execute on a few things. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Share a screen. Okay. 1 second. Let's go. All right. If you know, you know. All right, guys. So Latino Solutions, make money with credit. All right. Make money with credit. All right. And people struggle, right? People struggle. They don't know, one, how to get a good credit score. They don't know how to make money with credit. And they wonder why they're in their same situation, right? Press a 1 in the chat if you've been there, right? You've gone into Ross, you've gone into Marshalls. They tell you, hey, sir, would you like to apply for a credit card? And then you say, sure, why not? Right? I got $100 worth of stuff that I can't pay for. Okay. So then, hey, let me apply for credit. Let me get more in debt. All right. I've been there. All right. I've been there. So just know right here, we going to fix it for you. Okay. So Latino Solutions, make money with credit. All right. And look, there's a solution to everything. I don't care if you got a bankruptcy, 44 negatives, like we saw a gentleman right here, credit profile, you know, 30 inquiries, you can still get credit. That's why we live in the most beautiful nation in the world, because no other nation is going to give you credit, even if you have bad credit. Yes, I have proven steps that'll get you 20K card in 95 days if you follow them ritually. All right, guys? Next things first. First things, okay? First thing, make sure your credit profile is great. Okay? You guys are looking at me like, what the hell does that mean? Me neither. I'm just saying, make sure your credit profile is great. Just kidding. All right? You want to be lendable. What does that mean? Bad credit people, they're thirsty for credit, right? They're like a crackhead like this. Oh, I need a 20K card. I need one. I need to take a hit. I need that 20K card. That's the truth. All right? Because they need it when they need it. Okay? Most people, they don't plan to fail. Like, no one plans to fail. They fail to plan. Okay? They fail to plan. Remember that. Everybody, you guys only need credit when you're about to get evicted, when your mom's tired of your shit and she wants to kick you out, when you're like, man, I don't want to rent no more. Okay? When you need money because your car broke down and America's Tire is not giving you any money or credit to fix your problem. Okay? So I'm here to wake you up. All right? I'm here to wake you up. So make sure your credit profile is great. Okay? So what is great? Okay? What is a great profile? All right? Now, This is in a perfect world, okay? Before you apply for any credit cards, okay, you want to have zero negatives. Bro, zero negatives? That's hard. No, it can be done. Zero negatives, no negative items. You want to have less than 5 inquiries on your report. Less than 5 inquiries on your report. Okay. 3 to 5 years. Okay. 3 to 5 years in credit history. Okay. At least 4 to 5 accounts, preferably 2 credit cards and 2 loans and 1 trade line for a boost. Okay. This is the perfect file. Okay. Why? Because if you're like this, you are more than likely to get approved from a bank. Okay. Most people will probably still will get denied because they don't have 3 to 5 years in history. Okay. And if you're taking notes, go to Juarez Trade Lines. Okay. JuarezTradeLines.com, and he can get you 1 trade line, 2 trade lines, whatever you need on your profile. And what I like about Juarez Trade Lines is he's not just giving you um, a trade line to give you a trade line. If your profile is decent enough where the trade line is going to benefit, okay, it's worth it. If it's not, if you have 44 negatives, you don't need a trade line. Okay, you need Jesus. All right, but think about that. All right, so because a trade line, and like I said, guys, you don't have to go to Juarez Trade Lines. You can go ask your grandfather and say, "Yo, Grandpa, can you add me to one of your credit cards that you do not use?" Okay, Sonny, you've been a good grandson. And they say no, you've been a shitty grandson. Okay, so they add you to the trade line. All you need your social, date of birth, and address, and then they'll add you. Make sure you tell them, Grandpa, I do not want the credit card. You keep it. I'm not going to use it. I just need it for history. All right. So let's keep growing. All right. So zero negatives, less than 5 inquiries, 3 to 5 years, at least 4 to 5 accounts, 2 credit cards, 2 loans. There's something called credit mix: home loan, auto loan, um, personal loan, right? Those are like credit mix. So you can have like 2 credit cards and 2 loans: an auto loan, mortgage loan, credit strong loan, all these types of different mixes that you can have on your credit profile. But remember, I don't care about score. Did you notice that I didn't put nothing about score? Because score doesn't matter. The score is going to be relevant to if you have a good profile or not. So if someone has 800 credit score, guess what? They're going to have a great profile. Okay? Now, if you have a 700 credit score, that don't mean shit because someone probably added you to an old card with good history and like 10,000 credit limit, and then you automatically get that 700 credit score. But is that really, it's helping you, but hey, I'm ready to buy a house. I'm ready to freaking buy a car. They're still going to be like, pump your brakes, brother. You only got 1 trade line on here. We got no history. That's why you need a primary account. That's why we're here. All right, help you out. Okay. Next. Once you have that perfect profile or close to it, then you can apply for a credit card. Okay. I always like to pre-qualify. Put that in the chat. Pre-qualify. Now, if you can't chat, if you can't comment, it's because you're not a subscriber. After you become a sub, 5 minutes later, you're able to ask a question. All right. Now, I want loyal ones because I want, I'm always giving game, but people don't subscribe. All right. There you go, Benjamin. That's what's up. Pre-qualify. So if you Google, right, everyone likes to Google, go and Google pre-qualified discover. Okay. You pre-qualify Discover, guess what? You're going to put your information, and you're going to, when it says how much money you make, you're going to include household income. Okay, you're going to put household income. How much does everyone in my family make together? That's going to be your income. Two, for rent, look, don't put that you pay a lot of rent. That's what I did. It never got approved. Okay, a sweet spot is $200 in rent. That's a sweet spot. Okay, some of you guys don't even pay rent. Just put $200 in rent. Okay, and that's pretty much. I mean, there has other questions. Do you have a checking and savings, or do you go to school? What's your best degree that you completed? Okay, but ultimately, as long as you fill that out, it should come out with a pre-qualified. It'll say secured card, or it'll say unsecured. If you got an unsecured card, congrats. All right, that means your credit is somewhat established, which is great. Okay, now you only get an inquiry when you accept the credit card. You only get an inquiry when you accept the credit card. If you don't accept the credit card, you don't get an inquiry. Why I like pre-qualify is because it lets you know if you are pre-qualified before getting the card. Most people apply like this. Most people are blind when they apply because they don't know what they're applying for. They're just throwing some random numbers on there. Now, why do I like Discover? There's a lot of reasons why I like Discover. I like Discover because it has 15 months, 0%. So you can take advantage of those 15 months, 0% by investing in something. Okay? Now, they pull Experian a majority of the time. So make sure your Experian has a good profile. Now, it goes into use that money to start something. Okay? If they gave you $2,000, 0% for 15 months, what would you do? Put it in the chat. What would you do in the chat to make money? Now, 2,000 is not much, but you can start something with 2,000, right? You can start something with 2,000. Okay? You can start a photo booth. I think a photo booth costs like 1,000. Okay, you can start there. Buy that photo booth. Now you got to do is market to friends and family. All right, that's just an idea. Okay, go next. Now, the $1,000,000 question. What can I start, Santiago? Okay, number one, passion and purpose. Start something you like doing already. Okay, I got into credit because I wanted to solve a problem. So fix a problem you are passionate about solving. Okay, two, you can always do it better. Have you ever been offered a service and you said, man, I could do that shit better? I can do it better. Well, do it. Don't just say it. Taco cart, notary, rental car business. Oh, yeah, man, I'll start my rental car business. I'm going to give everyone white glove service and all that stuff. Okay, well, do it. First, fix your credit. Okay. Three, people are scared to start. Okay, in the chat, let me know if you were scared to start something. Okay, fear lives in all of us, but some conquer it daily, others stay the same. That's powerful right there, guys. Giving you some good wisdom right here and some credit sauce. Okay, move forward. Okay, your credit sucks. Why? Because, write this down. You don't know your statement date. Statement date is the day it reports to the credit bureaus. You want to have it less than 10% on the statement date. If you have $1,000 credit card, you should not be having anything less than 1%. Pay that down to zero. Because if you're leaving a balance, that means you are spending more than you can afford. Okay? Number two, you spend excessively. You spend excessively. What does that mean? That means you're just spending. You don't make enough money and you're spending. That's why your credit sucks. Number three, you apply at anything. You got that Affirm. You got that Klarna. You got that freaking Afterpay. You have all that stuff because you want the hat, right? You want the wallet, right? You want all this stuff, and none of that shit is making you money. Let's be real. None of that shit is making you money. You just want it to impress people that don't care about you. Okay? We don't want to focus on people that don't care about us. We want to focus on people that we want to bring value to and we want to help grow and they want to help us grow. That's it. Okay? And number four, you have no strategy. You have no strategy. You find a way to connect with like minded people that will bring you strategy. Okay? For those of you that follow my channel, I'm grateful to you. That's why I love giving you guys this information. All right? But I'm only looking for people that want to make a change. Some people will find a way. Other people will let fear and doubt get in the way. All right? We don't want that. All right? So let's go. Let's go. Find a way. If you do nothing, nothing will change. If you do it wrong, nothing will change. Still better than not doing nothing. Okay? Find a way. Find a freaking way. That's the only way for you to get out of this cycle. If you don't find a way, you're going to get stuck and it's going to be worse for you in 2026. Okay? Just to show you, because I want to show you, okay? Okay, so I'm going to show you something because action takers are money makers. Okay? Action takers are money makers. Okay? So I went to a conference. And the speaker, Dan Fleshman, he said, how much, you guys put in the chat, how much is the phone that you are watching me from, right? Or the laptop that you're watching me from? How much is it? Okay? It's usually maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500, whatever. And I'll give you an example like Apple. Apple, right? 1,500, 1,000. Okay. And he's like, how many of you have that in Apple stock? How many of you? Probably the whole room did not raise their hand, but you're using an Apple phone. So, like me, I take action. Okay. Now, my goal is to have 10,000 in this account maybe in the next month. Okay. But to show you, okay, so I put 2,000 in Apple stock. Okay. Because rich people take action. Let your money work for you. Let your money work for you. Okay. I'm giving you guys nuggets so you can wake up. Unfortunately, some of you guys are not going to do nothing with the information. Okay. So execute fast. You're driving a Tesla and you don't have Tesla stock, you're doing it backwards, right? You have an iPhone and you don't have iPhone stock, you're doing it backwards. Okay. You have these bad credit cards and you don't have a 0% credit card or a credit card that can make you money, you're doing it backwards. So share those. Let me get a one if you're liking the chat. Let me get a one if you're like, okay? And I'm going to leave you guys with this, okay? If you can dream it, you can do it. Yesterday we had a powerful call with one of our coaches, and he made us think bigger because sometimes we're limited to what we can think. All right. And I'm glad I invested in the team, in the company, so we can achieve those results. Okay. So don't get stuck. Definitely, if you can dream it, you can do it. We're a big Disney family. We love Disney. Right. My next goal is to join Club 33. Right. It's a private exclusive membership, but I'm working hard like I'm still broke. Okay. You should be doing the same. All right. You should be doing the same, guys. All right. Literally, if you can dream it, you can do it. I appreciate you guys. Let's win. And look, I don't care. Don't be embarrassed if you have bad credit. Be embarrassed if you are not doing nothing about it. Thank you guys. I'll be doing more lives. I appreciate you. Hope to hear from you guys soon. Let's connect. Have a good one. Bye bye.